Eldrigu Namaskara. EHSArmy, how are you all? I hope all are safe and doing extremely well in their respective field of interest. So guys, in today's video, I am going to discuss with you what things you need to do at your first day of the job. As you know that the first day of the job as an EHS officer or it may be any post with regards to safety in any other job is very critical because the freshers as well as the students, those who are like first day going to the job, they have a lot of doubts like what they need to do, what will be their responsibilities. Generally, the responsibilities are clear, but generally it's a doubt now. And to whom they need to report, what are the things that they need to do in the first day. So all the things are there, a lot of doubts are there. So in this video, I'm going to give you my practical example. I'm going to share my experience, what I have done in my first day of the job, where I have worked at the first day of my job, as well as the things that you need to do at your first day of the job, as well as things to avoid during your first day of the job. So video is going to be super informative for you. But if you are visiting to this channel EHSArmy first time, if we are meeting first time, if it is our first interaction, then kindly subscribe to this channel, because this type of EHS fire protection and industrial hygiene related videos you will be getting in the near future in this channel. So without wasting any single second, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first of all about me. So my first project involved is Google. Where I have worked is the project of Google. Actually, I have worked in ACE Fire Protection Engineers, which is one of the good company with regards to the fire services, which is providing fire services in the Bangalore itself. So our project involves the installation of multiple fire protection systems, as well as fire suppression systems, as well as access control, as well as surveillance system in that particular project. So initially I was a little bit confused, like what I'm going to do, what are the all different problems that I'm going to face. But when I reached the site, I found it very easier because everybody knows that you are coming first time to the site. Okay, so all people will help you to understand this site first of all. After that only they will give you some responsibilities. So the same case happened with me. When I reached to my site, with very warm welcome, my site supervisor welcomed me. He took me to the office. After that, I just went to the project safety manager. Actually, there in that project, the CBR, Coldwell Banker Richard Alice, that company was the particular PMC under that. So I just went to the PMC safety manager and meet with them. Okay, after that he have explained me the project requirements, actually what they need under that project and what they are going to do. All the things he have explained me. After that I come to my particular office. After coming to the office, I just met with all the key professionals, key personals under my organization. Because see, two things you need to do. You need to meet with your professionals as well as persons who are the main persons under your organization as well as in your project office. So I just met with all of them. After that, I just gone through a comprehensive inspection of my workplace. Yeah, that's very needed. So during my inspection, I have found all of the difficulties, like what are the problems that is present in the site, what are the things that need to be improved, and what are the places where the compliance is not meeting. Because as you already know that before going to the site, there is one important training that is called Induction Training. So I was already inducted. Okay, so I am very well aware about all the things that need to be done onto the site itself. So after this comprehensive inspection of the site, I have just met with my manpower, those who are working. I just make a little bit friendship with them because this is needed. Okay, and this was the full day, like what I have done. A lot of work is not there, only the simple things that you need to do. This was there. Now, I hope it's clear to you how was my first day. Now, I will explain you what are the things that you need to do. Top 5 strategies, top 5 things that you need to do during your first day. Okay, so that you can avoid the problems that is coming to the persons, those who are like spending their first day on their job sites as a safety persons. The first point that you need to keep in mind is workplace familiarization. What is that? Workplace familiarization. Now, this topic, especially workplace familiarization, you will find in offshore safety. Yeah, it is very, very important because whenever you are going to a workplace, it is very critical because you don't know about the hazards, you don't know about the workplace. If any emergency occurs, what you are going to do? You that also don't know. Okay, so first and important thing is workplace familiarization. What it means is whenever you are going first day at your site, just take a supervisor with you, just take a person with you, those who are aware about this particular workplace very nicely, and go through this particular workplace. Understand this workplace. What is the configuration of this workplace? What are the different openings? What are the different hazards wherever your workers are working? These are the things that you need to spot on your first day itself. So from the second day itself, you can just go by yourself, check out the hazards, check out the conditions, check out the whole workplace for the different unsafe conditions and unsafe activities. So this is your first task that you need to do, and very important, especially if you are going to the offshore safety. This is one of the mandatory requirement. Even if you go through the offshore safety study, there is one separate chapter available. Like what is the meaning of workplace familiarization or platform familiarization. Okay, so you need to keep in mind, first day you need to do the task that is called workplace familiarization. Alright, the second important thing is about key person familiarization. So that is the problem that happened with me during my first day and after 1 week also. What is the meaning of key person familiarization is C. The key person familiarization I can classify into two main types. First is internal person familiarization and second is external person familiarization. Because here we don't know when we need a person actually. Because in a project, in a company, a lot of persons are working and every person have a different roles. So sometimes we need to contact with the process safety supervisor, sometimes we need to contact with the fireman. A lot of people are there. So at the time you should be familiar with them, you should have contact number of them, you should have the email IDs of them. So this is your responsibility. During the first day you can also do, or during the first week also you can do. Collect the contacts of them. Okay, because anytime if you want to contact means you should not like go here and there. You can directly contact with them. So this is the very important. Here you need to contact two persons. First of all, internal person familiarization. It means within your company. Okay, within your company, all the persons, maybe supervisor, it may be your project manager, it may be your anyone within your organization which is on the key role. You need to have contact of them. You need to have mobile numbers, email ID of him or her. And the second one is your external. It means what all other companies are there, they are key persons. Okay, not everyone, only key persons, as well as the PMC, as well as the main persons, those who are leading the project. Everybody should be connected with you. Okay, because anytime if something goes wrong means you can report to them, you can contact to them. If any problem is there, you can communicate with them. So this is very important. That's called key person familiarization. Alright, the point number 3. Now you have gone through a comprehensive inspection of the workplace. You have met with all the key persons of the site. Now the third point is knowing the HSE status of your current site. So as you know that if you are a new person to the site, so you will be inducted, you know all the compliance requirements of the site. So you need to see that as per the compliance requirement, how much compliance you are fulfilling by going through the HSE status. HSE status in the sense, what are the documents already available, what already they are maintaining, what are the HSE requirements they already fulfilled, what about the current HSE status. Okay, this thing you need to ensure that, and after ensuring all that, you need to start working on that. Because blindly, if you are not knowing these things, you will do unnecessary work. Just suppose all the work permits are ready before 1 month. Okay, for the last 1 month, all are ready, and without checking them, if you are starting filling new permits, then what is the use of that? So kindly know first of all the HSE status, because all the companies, maybe if they don't have safety supervisor, safety officer, and all, they will be doing some sort of things, because this is now the you can call it mandatory requirement. Okay, so first of all, go and check out the HSE status. Whatever the HSE things that they are doing from the previous time. So this is the point number 3 that you need to ensure during your first day of the job. Point number 4. Knowing your manpower is one of the key success to implement proper safety management system. Okay, so during your first day you need to get familiar with your manpower. So from the next day when you are starting your professional journey, you are like involving in the day-to-day operations. So at that time your worker should like not avoid to you. Okay, they should be familiar with you. So try to in the first day give your introduction, get their introduction, get that familiarization with them. Okay, so depending on your manpower. If it is more means try to conduct a meeting. If it is small means get to face-to-face interaction. So that will be more good. That is the point number 4 that you need to ensure during your first day of your job. Alright, so we have gone through the 4 points that you need to implement, that you need to see during your first day of the job. But the 5th point is very important that I am going to share with you now. That is called the safety culture. Because now already you are aware what is the meaning of safety culture. What are the types of safety culture? 2 types of safety culture is there, positive and negative. So during your throughout visit, during your throughout inspection, throughout familiarization, you will be having a rough idea what about this company safety culture. Okay, if everybody is like giving importance to safety, if all the people are interested to implement the safety, then it means it's a positive safety culture company. If the inverse of that is available, it means it's a negative safety culture company. So whomsoever it is, if it is a negative safety culture, you need to start working on them to make it as a positive safety culture company. If it is already a positive safety culture company, all people are giving importance to safety, your project manager is giving you like motivation to implement the safety. Okay, if these are the things going on, then you need to improve that, because if you are not improving, you will not grow it. Okay, so this is the main thing that you need to spot out of these 4 things: the safety culture of the organization where you are going to work. Things to do is now clear with you. Now, I need to discuss one thing that you need to avoid during your first day. Yeah, this is one of the cause, like all the people will hate you if you are doing this sort of thing. Okay, so the thing that you need to avoid is the arrogance. Yeah, because I have seen a lot of people are there, whenever they are going to their first time, they will think that they are the safety officers, they are the like EHS in charge, EHS officers, so they can rule everyone in the organization. So try to avoid this thing first day. Okay, because see, aggressiveness is needed, because sometimes it is not that much easy to implement the safety within the workplace. So at the time you need to be aggressive, but in a healthy way. But try to avoid arrogance. If you go with the arrogance, means nobody is going to hear you, nobody is going to follow your words. But try to be aggressive, because nowadays in this current world, if you are not aggressive, means it is tough to implement the safety whatever you have studied. In the books it looks good, no? We will provide the PPs, we will implement, we will put the SOPs. But what about the workers? Whether they will follow or not, this is the important task. So try to avoid arrogance during your first day, during your first time visit. Okay, try to aggressive. You can instruct them, you can tell to them this is wrong, this is right and all, but try to avoid arrogance. Okay. So I hope it's clear to you what you need to do, what you need to avoid, as well as you all get familiar with my experience also that I have told to you. So guys, this was the end of this video. If I think you are clear about all that, if you like this video, press the like button, share this video with your friends and groups, and try to subscribe to EHSArmy, because these type of informative videos will be available for you in the near future. So I will meet you in the next video. Till then,